Green light, clean start. Now in the first couple of strokes, we need to see Great Britain in lane 4, just putting down now what they've talked about and what they've performed and how they performed through this regatta. They've qualified from the 2 semi-finals with the fastest overall time. So it's really now stepping up, Gillian. It's one thing doing it in the semi-final, but it's a new ball game. It's a completely different show when we're into the World Championship finals.
Exactly. It's a clean sheet out here, and we're at the World Championships. It's a clean start. We're at the finals, and this is what makes it so special, is when you get out there, it's all about getting it right on the day. It doesn't matter what's happened in the semi-final. It doesn't matter what's happened in the heat. It's here and now, and the girls are up for it. You know, we've heard them with their interview. We've heard how excited they are, and how confident they are to this challenge here today. And I feel like we're with them every stroke of the way. We're confident in them, and let's see what they can do, and let's see if they can answer those questions that well, come halfway they're going to start to enter into their own heads.
Through 250 now, the crew's all settling down. Early form there coming from Belarus in lane number 2, and look at that, what a great shot there as the bows just slice effortlessly through the water. Canada in lane number 1, silver medalist from the World Championships last year. In lane 2, Belarus, well, they got the bronze. And we're looking there at 4, Great Britain, the bows of the crew from Great Britain. Kath Bishop in the stroke seat, Catherine Granger up in the bow seat. They've changed that around. The first couple of regattas, it was the other order. They've changed it around. They've gone a little quicker than at Lucerne, and they seem to be flying through this regatta at the moment.
That's right. They have changed it around, but it's no big deal. You know, you have to work for what is right, and obviously what is right for them is this combination. This event it's stacked. You know, there's not one easy crew in this event for them to get ahead of. It's every single crew is up there looking for this gold medal. Canada, Belarus, America. We haven't seen much of the Americans, and they came very strong in the second half of their semi-final. So it's going to be a race to the line. It really is.
So we're into the second 500 now. Belarus went through the mark at the 500 timing point in first, and on their heels, there they are, the foreground of the picture there, the world champions from Romania, the Olympic champions, some of the most successful female athletes in the sport, and they just dominate. And aren't they doing it right now? Look at the bows again, just to see, Gillian, how they're effortlessly moving along. The boat, the blades going into the water, they're making it look very, very easy.
Well, that's a sign of true perfectionists, is making something look so easy, and I assure you it is not easy. We're looking at something from 40 seconds into a race, right until the girls cross the line, right until the athletes cross the line. It is painful. The pain just gets more and more intense. Nothing eases up until the boats, those bow balls cross the line. So we're looking at the pressures beginning to come on in the legs and in the bodies, and the lungs are starting to work really, really hard here.
So as we head towards the halfway mark, the world and Olympic champions from Romania starting just to put their stamp on this early part of the final, the World Championship final, the women's coxless pairs, and they're looking very, very good. We'll get a checker through the 500-meter mark. Great Britain were in 4th. We'll just check that now at the halfway mark as the crews start to step up. Great Britain still in 4th place at this final, the women's coxless pair. Then at the halfway, now in the third 500. This is the most exciting part because it's cat and mouse, it's psychological. Who's going to start to push on? They'll have in the back of their mind, we're halfway through now, we've got to start to look for the line. And it's a matter of who goes first. Romania's starting to move, and we have got to. If we want to win the gold medal, we've got to go now. Romania on 33.5 strokes per minute.
I think the most important part right now is, I see this as the hardest part of the race. You're neither in the last 500 and you're neither in the first half where you've got a little bit of freshness in your legs. You're in the middle of it, and the most important part is that they're still in contention. They've still got contact, and it's still there for the grasp. I think the gold medal today is going to be a real challenge for them. Look at Romania, already they're beginning to open out the field. But for second, third and fourth here, this is where the fight really happens, and it would be good to see some really good close-in pictures of what's going on between those 3 crews.
Lane 2, Belarus coming through, silver medalist from last year. Now Belarus, we were quicker on times comparing the semi-final times. There is no reason why we can't be up and ahead of them. We've already beaten them this year. Great Britain beat Belarus at Munich in the World Cup regatta early in the season. Here we go, Great Britain. Now let's see how it's looking there. Thoughts on that, Gillian?
Well, I mean, just what you said there, that we have to forget what happened in the semi today, the clean sheet, and we have to deal with what's been given to us today. Belarus, they're always going to be difficult. Romania are always going to be scorching pace. And Canada, let's remember also that both Romania and Canada are doubling up. They'll race the 8 tomorrow, so perhaps they have kept something in reserve throughout the week, knowing that again tomorrow they have to give full form again.
500 meters now remain already. Can you believe we're 15 through with 500 remain? Romania, Belarus and Great Britain have moved from 4th into 3rd place, but that is not enough for these girls, because these girls are out to win it. And we can do this here. Look at the gap now, just to the right, the Romanians, the world and Olympic champions. We're closing. Belarus, who are so strong in that first 5, strong in the second 5, out to the halfway mark. They're going to start to tighten up a bit. No such luck with the Romanians. The Romanians are going to be powerful. They have got such experience, but Great Britain now really have to lay it down.
This is where they really need the crowd to hold it, to bring them on as well. And no doubt about it, all week the crowd have been fantastic. And just a little concern for myself is the Canadians on the far side. The Canadian crowd has been amazing, and I'm just concerned that the crowd are really going to lift those girls, Jackie and Karen, up. And hopefully, though, we can push through and we can snatch that bronze, if not into the silver medal position.
Great Britain going there. We just watched the push as up came the rate. Catherine Granger in the bow seat called it. Catherine Bishop in the stroke seat responded. And here we are coming, and here come Great Britain now. We're pushing through the silver. We've got the overlap on the world and Olympic champions. The British crowd in the grandstand are going absolutely mad. Have we timed this to perfection? Because the Romanians, who we thought would have enough in the bag, are starting to tire. Kath Granger, there she is. The Canadians roaring home their crew in lane number 1. But the mind on the job for Great Britain, 100 to go. The Romanians, the world Olympic champions, are tiring. Great Britain are moving, they're through, they're coming on. We're up to the light. Come on, girls, don't let the Romanians come back, because they've timed it to perfection, and it is gold on the line for Great Britain, and what a fantastic result. And we said it from the start, they had to keep their minds, keep clear, but they had such confidence in themselves. Gillian, what a result.
Absolutely,
what a race.
absolutely awesome. We've seen them perform like that in the semi-final, and they have raised the notch one more level yet again, and what a race they've given us. My heart is absolutely pounding here, and I'm so excited for them. They've waited for so many years for a World Championship title, and they've got it, and they've got it in the finest style.